Hello YouTube, I'm Brendan Toohey. If you're new here, welcome. If you're not new here, I've done it again. There's a box here waiting to be unboxed live so that way you can experience my unfiltered thoughts and opinions. I've teased this a little bit on my Facebook and Instagram accounts over the last couple of days. Lots of interesting responses. I've loved hearing your guesses, what you think it might be. And now it's time for the big reveal. So without any further ado, let's get stuck into it. I'm going to channel my inner Crocodile Dundee. That's not a knife, this is a knife. All right, where to start? Always cut away from your body, never towards your body. Man, they've really taped this up. Oh, there we go. Okay. Oh my gosh. Lots of styrofoam packing pellets, which I hate, to be honest. It's the worst stuff for the environment. I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna do it. Holy moly. I'll be right back. I'm going to clear away some of this styrofoam packing pellets. Okay, we're back. Sorry about that. All the styrofoam packing pellets are gone now. Here it is. A Backun clarinet. But what clarinet? Let's see. Let's find out. Oh my gosh, there's more styrofoam packing pellets. Oh no. Alright, I'm just gonna do it. Get rid of all of them. Here it comes. Ah! I really hate styrofoam packing pellets. It's the worst stuff for the environment. Okay, let me bring this camera over closer so you can get a better look. Okay, here we go. Let me turn this around so you guys can see it. What do you think it is? What do you think it's going to be? There she is. Might be a bit tricky to tell at first glance, but this is not a Lumiere. This is actually a CG Carbon B-flat clarinet. Beautiful. In grenadilla, silver keys with gold posts. It's just beautiful. This should have a really big, powerful, projecting sound. I have played one once before. It was Jose Franz Ballesteros, and it was a Cocobolo model, so I've not actually played one of these grenadilla ones. Comes with a Lumiere grenadilla bell. 2 Lumiere grenadilla barrels. Different lengths, I assume, 66 and 65. Yeah, great. Cool, let's get this all set up and see how she plays. I forgot to mention the reason why this is so significant. I've been talking to Maury Backun and Joel Jaffe and a few others, and as far as we can tell, this is the first of its kind in Australia. Potentially even the first in the Southern Hemisphere. Unless there's one in New Zealand. Or Antarctica. There might be one in Antarctica.
It would survive because of the carbon fibre. Okay, here's the instrument all set up. It's beautiful. I just wanted to share, before I do some playing, a few thoughts. Immediately, I noticed just how incredible this instrument is in terms of its build quality. It's absolutely stunning. Putting the joints together, I had to put quite a bit of cork grease on the joints because of the carbon fibre, especially the tenons. It's a very exact fit. So, as you would know, with a wooden instrument, there's a little bit of wiggle room. Obviously, you've got your corks. And although this does have corks, the joints are, I don't want to say a tight fit. They're not a tight fit. It's just an exact fit. So you've really got to put cork grease on the joints. The joints are either together or they're not. In fact, when I was putting the joints together, the fit is so exact that the cork grease tends to kind of squish out when you put it together. It's just beautiful. I'll see if I can get a bit closer. Oh, camera doesn't want to focus. There we go. CG stands for Corrado Giuffredi. There's the keys. Beautiful keys. There's the low F correction key. And it's a bit of an odd stand. I've got it on there. It's actually a tornado base, but it's on a Hercules peg. So it's a bit of a hybrid stand, which is why it's standing up a bit strangely. And there's the Lumiere barrel. All right, let's give it a play.
Okay, obviously I need to do a lot more testing with this. It's literally just my first notes on the instrument. I need to do months, years of getting used to this instrument. But my first sort of impressions are that it's an incredible instrument. Very well made, very even, homogeneous sound. I don't have to try and adjust too much. I don't feel like there are any notes that stick out more or less than others. Very good even intonation, very good scale. I probably just need to warm up on it a bit more, do a bit more in-depth kind of pitch tuning testing, but First overall impressions are I'm very impressed. I can't wait to really get into finding my sound on this instrument. One thing I forgot to mention, but I'll mention it now, it's very light. Obviously, it's a composite of wood and carbon fiber. Wood on the inside, carbon fiber on the outside. If you've ever had a woodwind design carbon fiber stand for like a bass clarinet, if you pick up a K&M stand and then pick up a Hercules stand and then pick up a woodwind design stand that's pure carbon fiber, you almost throw it because it's so light. And that's a little bit what this feels like. It still feels like a clarinet, but it feels lighter than I'm used to, which is great. Very quiet key work. Black pads, which are really cool. I'll experiment a little bit with barrels and bells. I've got heaps of spare Backun barrels. I've got at least 3 spare Backun bells, all of different woods and things. So I'll give them a try. The mouthpiece I'm using at the moment for this is a Van Doren BD4 HD, the non-13 series, just the normal BD4 HD, which I find is quite big and powerful and projecting. As I find this instrument too, very big, boomy, powerful and projecting. So I might need to temper that with a slightly darker, rounder mouthpiece with a bit more resistance in it. This is a solid silver with rose gold plate Ishimori ligature. And this is a D'Addario Reserve Classic 3.5 reed. So yeah, I'm going to have to do a lot more experimenting, try and find my sound and get really used to and comfortable with this instrument. I can't wait, and I hope you'll join me because there's going to be a lot more content coming up on this YouTube channel, getting into the weeds. I wouldn't even mind doing a bit of a Q&A, you know, if anyone has any questions, either in the comments or maybe we can come up with a bit of a live thing and you can ask anything that your heart desires about this instrument. So that's it for now. A quick first impressions. This isn't a review by any means, but yeah, just wanted to let everyone know about my new baby, the Backun CG Carbon B-flat clarinet in grenadilla with silver keys and gold posts. I can't wait to do more playing on it. See you next time.